Tourism is big business here in Hainan. While it's freezing, sub-zero in the Chinese capital of Beijing, here on this island off the far south coast of China, it's positively balmy. The business of tourism and Hainan's other top businesses in this edition of China's Top Business Leaders. Hello, welcome. I'm Grainger.
Already in this series, we've looked at China's big advances in high-tech. Driverless vehicles, facial recognition, robots that interact, and VR driver training.
Virtual reality.
In this episode, Hainan's role in future energy, smart homes, the internet boom, and pharmaceutical breakthroughs. And in future episodes, transport of the future, China's space program, and future energy. China's new tech ambitions are formidable.
Where technology sits in terms of China's long-term economic strategy is right in the middle of it. The emphasis has been substantial, and President Xi Jinping in the major Congress in October set out clearly that technology and innovation will drive China into the middle decades of this century.
New tech China, futuristic China, all ahead. Hainan, it's China's very own Hawaii. So much so, they even market it with the same look and feel. And look at the similarities. Tropical climate, beach resorts, and a forested mountain interior. There's even an American-style flamboyance in their light displays. And more than a touch of Dubai style in their resort buildings.
Tourism is very big business here in Hainan. 60 million tourists visit every year, most of them mainland Chinese, representing $15 billion in income every single year. That's increasing at the rate of 10% every year, 8.7% of the gross national revenue.
Venture down to the seafood square in the capital of Haikou, and you'll see thousands of people selecting their own seafood in giant tanks and taking it to surrounding restaurants to be cooked. Marketing manager of these markets is Ray Zhang.
Average is about 5,000 a day, especially in the weekend. We have, I guess, about around 8,000 people every day. In winter, the weather here is warmer than the mainland, so 30% of the visitors are coming from the mainland. Tourism is main industry for this island.
To cater for the influx of Chinese visitors, a swag of major international hotel chains have built enormous resorts around Hainan. In the capital of Haikou, for instance, this hotel has built seaside to cater for a wide range of visitors. Tourists, yes, but more importantly, the targeted market now is business people. In China, more and more women are beginning to take on top roles. And here in Haikou, it's Lily Zhang who's won the GM position.
Lily, thank you for inviting me here to this wonderful hotel.
Thank you. Thank you, like our hotel. Yeah, and a warm welcome going to the beautiful Haikou Marriott.
So the Marriott, of course, is a hotel, big hotel, 364 rooms, and you're attracting a lot of business people here.
This is really is a very big hotel. You know, we prepared the hotel for 8 months in 2014.
Designed for business people?
This design is not only for business people. Before this hotel is designed for a resort. We face to the very beautiful sea, and we have the big pool and the kids club and fitness. The design is from the Tang Palace of China history. Very big and luxury. I think it's better for the Chinese people profile, you know. And some people from here stay here, one a part of the business trip, another for the leisure people, and another from the exhibition center.
So Lily, what is the secret as a businesswoman? What is the secret of running a major business like this in Haikou?
I think actually have no secret, you know, just the owner and hard work. That's why our hotel, our team can get a very good performance about the market share in this market 3 years ago.
The hotel is one of many major resort-style hotels that are set up in Hainan. The Hilton, Pullman, Cactus Resort, Crown Plaza, Meridian and Intercontinental are just some of the top names that trade here. While business guests are staying at these modern contemporary establishments in growing numbers, more traditional buildings attract even more people. Such as the new tech revolution in China, the businesses that have succeeded in more traditional production are investing in totally new futuristic ideas. Take this company, China Industrial. They've made their fortunes over the years by producing plastic wrapping for everything from cigarette packets to chocolate packets for companies like Ferrero.
So plastic. China is famous for its plastic.
Right, we have been doing this for 27 years, and we apply this technology to cigarette packagings and food packaging, and for anti-counterfeiting product here in China and also in Vietnam and Southeast Asia country as well. That's a very good market for us, and every year we make about 60 million US dollars revenue and about $7 to $8 million for the profit.
Tell us about the hologram.
Well, this is a very unique technology we have invented for about 10 years. We are able to have the laser to apply to the film without printing and customize any logos and any pictures the customer wants. So we are simply apply to the packaging so it's easy to be identified from the customers. So it's very low cost, but very good anti-counterfeiting way for packaging.
Success in packaging, but with a new tech revolution underway, their visionary president, Xing Tao, has moved into new areas, like the smart home.
So the smart home, you've got everything from health monitoring systems here. You can monitor the water supply. There's security not only in the home, but also security in the entire housing development.
Yeah, this is very interesting idea here happened in this island. We want this all 5 systems to be embedded in the new home, in the new house, in the new community to create additional value to the home buyers. We believe that it's going to be a very big market for us.
Heart monitors, the smart home just has to have one.
So in the smart home, we're going to be able to monitor our health simply by plugging in, monitoring our heart rate. That's a smart home.
Yeah, and it can do more than that. It's helping you to understand the health of your heart, and it's in a continuing way. I mean, you can do in a very simple way using a spare time at home. You can sit on the couch in the living room. You can sleep on the bed. You can check your bodies 24 hours anytime you want. And we do this relying on this smart equipment and make it smaller, embedded to the new house, and easy maintain. And it's a FDA approval system. So this whole report will coming out from time to time to remind you as an individual and remind the family as a whole. How good you are in terms of your body health.
Surveillance is yet another area that China is moving into. The company has already provided tracking cards for local school children.
Parents will buy the kids a cars like this. So they put into positions like here. So the system will automatically detect the location of the kids. If the kids go out of the campus, we have a so-called electronic fence surrounded the campus. So we're going to have alarming message sending to the parents, to the school, and to the platform here to help to get the kids back to the home or to the campus.
The same tracking devices are already being used for following local garbage contractors and fishing boats.
To help them in terms of know where they are, provide emergency service to them, and to make sure they can go to the right way to the destination to put down the garbage. So there's many applications and opportunity under this Beidou navigation system.
We've seen enormous success for China in the 27 years since you were formed, but even so, you've decided that's not enough. You want to move into new fields.
So we are not satisfied with what we are today or was before. We want to do more business here in this island. And that's why we have invested money into healthcare system, into Beidou navigation system, into the housing system here in Ireland.
So you've created an entirely new research and development centre.
Right.
You've brought in staff, research staff from the mainland. Some 40 new staff are arriving shortly.
Correct. So we find this is a new, right way to attract talents from inland China, from Beijing, Shanghai, those first-tier cities, to come to the place to really, spend efforts and money with us to go into the new sectors. So we are very proud and very exciting about the new futures of China industry.
So China successful now, China in the future with its new research and development could be even far more successful.
Wow, that's what we believe.
With the company's increased forays into non-core business initiatives, China promises to shine for many years to come. Like the rest of China, Hainan is speeding into the high-tech era at an astounding rate. Everyone, it seems, is connected, whether it be by car or internet. And the connection to the web calls for massive infrastructure support. One Hainan company that is going from strength to physically support the web explosion is the Maya Wire and Cable Company. Maya chairman is Xie Zhaohui. So the internet has driven your success.
The internet's been earth-shaking, liberating the workforce to the whole cable industry. With the rapid development of an intelligent grid as well as the internet, in recent years our business has also had big growth. We've developed a lot of new products for intelligent grid construction. For example, our main products are for high-voltage cables, but now we're able to produce special cables with information-based functions, including seabed cables. Our business was started in the year 2000. Step by step, we grew up from a small company and from single product manufacture to become a diversified company. Today, we even supply ancillary facilities and services to smart power grids.
Reputation, above all, is key to survival in China.
Hainan is a small industrial province limited in size. Reputation is very important to us. People can easily find out if your product quality is not good in Hainan, and therefore we must make quality a top priority. Only if you have a good reputation will you be able to survive in China.
So from what I can see, quality is important, innovation is important.
Quality and innovation are the fundamentals of a company. If you want a company to live for 100 years, first, maintain quality, and second, be innovative.
For Maya Cable, the Chinese trade initiative, One Belt, One Road, has enormous potential for future growth.
And what opportunities for foreign investors are there in the Maya Cable Group?
I think under the Belt and Road Initiative, our company exports to other countries. We will need to cooperate with big local companies with technology exchanges and improvements, aided by product R&D. They all have a bright future.
After almost 20 years of substantial growth, Maya is now servicing a wide range of major Chinese enterprises, from the China Railway Construction Company to the China Southern Power Grid, from the Hong Kong West Coast capital to the Hainan Western High-Speed Rail. Hainan also boasts a thriving pharmaceutical industry. In Hainan's economic zone, the Qilu Pharmaceutical Company has set up a huge operation. Its facilities including substantial R&D facilities and production lines. Qilu develops and makes both generic drugs and active pharmaceutical ingredients. Their chairman is Liu Wenmin.
Tell us please what products Qilu makes.
Qilu Hainan Company mainly produces anti-tumour and cardiovascular drugs.
So what are the trends internationally for medicines, for pharmaceuticals? What are people needing more and more these days?
Our company focuses on developing products for neoplastic disease and heart cerebrovascular disease, which both endanger human health. We're quite experienced in this market. We develop products, for example, for tumour patients that have good results with lower side effects.
While Qilu is ranked number 8 in Chinese drug manufacture, it aspires for a bigger slice of action globally.
So you're big.
Not really. We're considered a big drug company within China. However, compared with international companies, we still need to work harder. We mainly export our products to the United States, Spain, the United Kingdom, Ukraine and Hungary.
Tour the vast grounds of the Qilu estate and you'll be impressed by the imposing R&D facility.
What are you targeting for when you make your pharmaceutical products for Chinese users?
There's an information department in our group where our staff gathers large amounts of information through the internet, while some other staff investigate at research institutions. Once we've collected a lot of information, we analyse what kind of drugs the market and patients need. There's a special department for approving new products, which decide what medicines we're going to develop after analysing and screening.
As for philosophy,
our company's philosophy is to express our love via technology. We have a saying, when my relative is sick, we use our medicines, and when my friend is sick, we also use our medicines. This way, we believe we can improve our product quality to be the best. Qilu's concept is to give patients confidence because our product quality is the best.
If you had to sum up your success in 2 words, what would your success be? 2 words.
Hard working and innovation.
Where do you see Qilu in 10 years?
Our current 10-year plan is to achieve sales turnover of $1 billion. Our products are sold to countries all over the world. Our motto is, there is our voice outside and there is our name in the country. I believe we'll be able to achieve this goal.
Qilu's expansion plans are formidable. It's grown to 9 production lines over 3 production buildings, which are securing international endorsement, as well as building a new drug research centre. Finally, there's Hainan's focus on encouraging high-tech business. As relatively small a province as Hainan is, it's still home to 9 million people, and its bustling city skylines pay tribute to its modern development. This is an island where authorities have created a high-tech development zone in the capital of Haikou. Zone Deputy Director is Wang Jiang.
Mr. Wang Jiang, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
So you've created a special economic zone here in Haikou. What is it meant to do?
Haikou National High-Tech Development Zone is the only such zone in Hainan Province. Its function and role is to encourage and support high-tech companies.
How many companies have you managed to attract here to this economic zone?
So far, there are 1,700 companies registered in the zone.
At Yingli Solar, our mission is green energy for all.
One of the companies that is thriving here is Yingli Solar Power.
美丽绿色的山坡，阳光照耀的戈壁，只要有太阳的地方，光伏发电就能带来绿色能量。
Tell me about Yingli Solar. This is one of your biggest and most prominent clients.
Yes, Yingli is the new energy company with photovoltaic business. It's a rather big company in the high-tech development zone.
Big it certainly is. Yingli has a 10% share of the global market, with its Hainan facility including a huge high-tech production operation and a large R&D centre. As a micronism of China, Hainan is a perfect example. With a population of less than 10 million people, Hainan is China's smallest province, consisting, as it does, as a series of islands in the South China Sea. But as far as futuristic China goes, Hainan is up there with the best of them. High-tech innovation is powering ahead on Hainan, a reflection of what's happening right across the Chinese mainland. China watcher Jeff Raby.
I see across a range of sectors, but China's moving rapidly up the high value-added manufacturing scale. We tend to think of China as being low value-added, cheap goods. That's changing. China's income's rising, wages are rising, exchange rates rising, and they have to move up the value-added chain in manufacturing.
For foreigners, China is proving fertile territory for major global manufacturers.
Interesting that China now, for example, for BMW, is its single biggest market, and they've got something like 3 major factories. Volkswagen's pretty much the same, Audi, so automobile sector, advanced electronics manufacturing, but also in the services area, financial services, but also luxury activities, particularly entertainment, sports, and so on. They've been very good over 30 years of open door and reform in attracting foreign capital and then building up their own domestic industries around it. And I think they continue to do that.
One major initiative that will open trade in both directions to Hainan and China as a whole is the One Belt, One Road deal.
It began as a way of finding for China strategic options for importing its raw materials and energy. Nearly all of China's imports of oil go through the Straits of Malacca. So they've sought to diversify shipping lanes and shipping routes. It's grown beyond that now into a vision of China very much leading world economic development through infrastructure investment.
For Hainan, infrastructure investment is very much pushing the southernmost province into the future. When next we visit futuristic China, new technology. From the explosion in the industrial internet, how 3D printing is helping hospital patients needing bone replacements. The advent of facial recognition in banking. Transforming waste into new products. And inventing robots to work in medical procedures. New technology ahead in the next episode of Futuristic China.